Are you Joe Greathouse?
Sir.
Mr. Greathouse, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. So he also has an evading arrest in a motor vehicle and an FSRA.
Hold up. What happens when a drunk driver in a Corvette hits a cyclist, tries to flee the scene, and then has the audacity to switch seats with his passenger to avoid arrest? You're about to witness one of the most intense judicial smackdowns we've ever covered. This is Jeffrey Greathouse, and he's about to learn why you never, and I mean never, mess with a Harris County judge who's seen enough carnage on the streets. The judge is about to drop a reality check so harsh that even Jesus himself gets name-dropped. Buckle up, because this courtroom footage is about to get wild.
Dead body?
No, Judge.
Okay.
Now it's charged over.
All right.
Yes, Judge. The officer attempted to initiate a traffic stop in Harris County, Texas, after observing the defendant driving a blue Corvette on the wrong side of the road. The officer could clearly see that the defendant was in the driver's seat and the witness, a female, was in the passenger seat. The defendant refuses to stop, and the officer observed the defendant to run 3 stop signs. The officer lost sight of the defendant, but heard over the radio that a blue Corvette hit a cyclist 2 lights ahead of where the officer lost sight of the defendant. The witness informed the officers that the defendant lost control of his car, hit a pole, and then hit the complainant on her bicycle. The witness stated the defendant left the scene after hitting the complainant. The officers shortly thereafter located the defendant's vehicle and conducted a felony traffic stop. At this point, the defendant was in the passenger seat while the female witness was in the driver's seat.
Wait. Did you catch that? This man was clearly seen driving by the officer, hits a cyclist, flees the scene, and then, get this, switches seats with his passenger thinking he can outsmart the cops. The sheer audacity. He's driving a Corvette on the wrong side of the road, runs 3 stop signs, hits someone on a bicycle, and his genius move is to play musical chairs? The female witness literally told officers everything. This isn't just drunk driving. This is drunk driving, hit and run, evading arrest, and attempting to obstruct justice. The layers of bad decisions here are absolutely mind-blowing. How did he think this was going to work? Did he really believe officers would just forget they saw him in the driver's seat minutes earlier?
A DWI investigation began after the officers observed a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage, slurred speech, and glossy eyes from the defendant. The defendant refused all SFSTs and refused a breath sample. A search warrant was signed and executed.
Intoxication assault?
This is a fairly recent case, Judge, so we don't have any medical records or anything back, but I've been in contact with BCD about potentially.
What's the condition of the complaining witness? Do we know?
What I believe, just from what we have, just from I think the DIMS, is that she has a broken leg and that I know she was transported to Memorial Apartments, but that's all we have so far.
Mr. Greathouse, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you now not to drive at all. You will be signing an affidavit with me, promising me you're not going to drive. I don't care what is going on in your life. I don't care if Jesus comes down and needs a ride to church.
Oh my God. I don't care if Jesus comes down and needs a ride to church. This judge is not playing around. That's one of the most savage judicial statements I've ever heard in a courtroom. She's making it crystal clear. There's zero tolerance, zero exceptions, zero excuses. The victim has a broken leg. By the way, this wasn't just a minor accident. This judge is laying down the law with biblical proportions. She's essentially saying that even divine intervention won't save him from jail time if he gets behind the wheel. The way she delivers this with such deadpan authority, you can feel the entire courtroom holding its breath. This is what happens when judges have seen too many preventable tragedies. She's drawing a line in the sand that's visible from space.
Church. You drive. And every time you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You will be facing 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you get into a car and drive. Do you understand? I'm also ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I'm going to randomly test you. In fact, I'm going to send you now for a drug test because I want to know what, if anything, is in your system. Felicia, I'd like to send him now. If you fail to go take a drug test, if you fail to come back, I'm going to make your bond extremely high. Do you understand? So prior to you leaving now, though, you will be promising me that you're not going to drive for any reason. I am also going to put a SCRAM ankle monitor on your leg so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. If I find that you consume alcohol, and I don't care what the source is, then likewise you will go to jail. Do you know that every single day in Houston, in Harris County, someone dies from an alcohol-related collision? Every single day, someone dies in our county because of alcohol. It is a sick, a disgustingly sick and sobering statistic. Every day, someone dies.
This
I don't
just
want you
got
to say-
incredibly real. The judge just dropped the most sobering statistic imaginable. Every single day someone dies in Harris County from drunk driving. Every single day. Let that sink in. That's 365 preventable deaths a year in just one county. You can hear the pain and frustration in her voice. This isn't just about Mr. Greathouse anymore. This is about a systemic problem that's killing people daily. She called it disgustingly sick, and she's absolutely right. This judge has probably presided over countless DWI cases, seen families destroyed, and she's clearly at her breaking point. The way she repeats, every day someone dies. That's not just a statistic to her. Those are real people with families who never made it home. This is why she's being so harsh. This is personal.
I don't want you to say anything, but I want you to understand that I will do everything in my power. Every resource that I have, I will use at my disposal to prevent anyone from dying under my watch. And if that means putting you in jail and making your bond $500,000, I will do it in a heartbeat. All I'm asking you to do are several things. Don't drive and don't use. Do you understand? Okay, I want to send it for a test now, and then we'll have him come right back, and then we'll finish with bond conditions
And how many days for this round?
today. I'm going to have you swear to us that you're not going to drive, and then we'll send you for the test right now.
Harris?
Oh, I want to order a guardian interlock as well. That way, at least DPS has notice if he's in a car driving. He's not supposed to be.
So, let's break down what just happened here. Jeffrey Greathouse was caught red-handed driving drunk in a Corvette, hitting a cyclist who suffered a broken leg, fleeing the scene, and then trying to switch seats with his passenger to avoid arrest. The judge's response? Absolute zero tolerance. No driving whatsoever, not even if Jesus himself needs a ride. SCRAM ankle monitor to detect any alcohol consumption. Random drug testing starting immediately. Guardian interlock system. And the threat of a $500,000 bond if he violates any of these conditions. Each violation carries 6 months in jail and a $500 fine. This judge made it clear she'll use every resource at her disposal to prevent another death on her watch. This case perfectly illustrates why drunk driving isn't just a personal choice. It's a public safety crisis that kills someone in Harris County every single day. If this case shocked you as much as it did us, make sure to smash that like button. Share your thoughts in the comment below. Do you think the judge was too harsh or just right? And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. We cover cases like this every week, showing you the real consequences of criminal behavior. Stay safe out there, and remember, there's never an excuse to drive drunk.